Welcome to the Overtones Sunday Social. We're back.
Or is it?
Is it?
I'm having a weird sense of deja vu here, boys.
Oh gosh!
Don't crush Jay tonight because he will just switch off. I'm telling you.
We've got 0 watchers at the moment, boys, because
we got comments, right?
Yeah.
It's just it. Hello, everybody, and really sorry that we've had to restart the live stream, the Sunday session, a couple of times because of technical problems.
That's what we should be called. We should be called the Overtones anymore. We should be called Technical Problems.
We should do this on a Tuesday and call it Technical Problem Tuesday.
It's good.
Just where we throw it out to the fans, like, guys, we thought this out.
Hashtag TBT.
TBT.
Good. I got a feeling I know what's going on now, though. Just in all seriousness, but
hey, you're meant to be the technical tone. Why are you not? You should be all over this.
Technical tone. That's a new one.
You're the technical toner.
Oh.
I still can't see. I still can't see comments.
Oh, don't worry, Mike. There's loads coming up.
Don't worry, Mike.
Mike.
Yes.
What was the score between the Liverpool West Ham game again?
Do you actually know the score, Mike, or you just know that West Ham lost?
I do know the score just because I've been riveted by the banter between Jay James and Darren Everest today.
What was it?
Eh?
What was it? What was the score?
Was it? Did Liverpool thrash West Ham then? Did they?
3-1 actually.
Oh, he's doing this.
Right. I won't do that all night. I promise I won't, Darren.
What is that song? It sounds awful.
Oh wow. Wow. Hello, Ruth Thorpe. Hello, Helen. Haley.
Oh, I can see comments now.
Anne-Marie.
We've got Mackie, Debbie, Helen, Claire. Lovely to have you guys here. How have you all been? Obviously, every week we just kind of ask you, throw it out to you guys, how you been, how you're managing through this third lockdown, hopefully final lockdown. Very Groundhog Day at the moment. Very Groundhog Day. I think we're all in agreement that this is a real tough one. And actually, we spoke to a friends of ours today who are all very upbeat. First lockdown, very upbeat. Second lockdown, upbeat. Third lockdown, like, totally over it. I think we're all kind of feeling this, right, boys?
Yeah. Totally. It's so much. It feels so much trickier with the kids this time around. The homeschooling and stuff like that. They're just ready.
Yeah.
They're just ready to. And do you know what? Me and Vicky both got really upset, and it's a weird one, and I'm sure you'll feel like this as well, Mike. But Franklin's 2 in 13 days, and it's kind of like what's tricky is he's sort of grown up. As a 1-year-old, you kind of get that consciousness of life and what's going on, and you meet new friends and you go to play groups and you do these things, and kind of like Franklin's missed out on all of that. And like we're going into his second birthday trying to think what to do for his birthday and realize that actually he's not really got awareness of having any friends. And it literally it broke our hearts.
Yeah, God, I bet I can totally get that.
It's horrible, but
I mean, to a much lesser extent, because I totally feel your pain with that, because with Max, like we've been saying over the last couple of days, we would have started groups by now. Actually in between, just before the November lockdown, and we started him at swimming, and obviously then November happened, we couldn't take him swimming, so it started in December, and he loved it, and it was great, and it was great to get out and speak to other parents, and for him to literally be around other babies, albeit like only ever in my arms or Kerry's arms or whatever. But like, yeah, just really weird. Like there would be sensory classes, and there would be other things, other types of classes where not only good for Max, but good for us as well to meet other parents and stuff like that. So that's been a little bit of a strange one, like, because it would be so lovely for Max to kind of be out there and being around other babies and stuff like that. So, but at the same time, we're very aware that albeit it would be really good for him to do all that stuff. He's still never going to remember it within reason. But yeah, so I feel for you, mate, with Franklin being that much older and being affected by it that much,
Yeah, and it's a small thing. There's far worse things going out in the world, but yeah, it's a little things like that. I tell you what, not to get political at all, but I thought it was a really nice little touch this week. Boris Johnson sending out an open letter to parents, guardians, and carers of children, saying thank you and what a great job that they're doing, with homeschooling and all that sort of stuff. I thought that was, particularly sort of one of two parents that have really found the pressure of it. I thought that was a nice little touch, because you often feel like you're on your own and no one's really there to help you or guide you or tell you you're doing the right thing. So I thought that was a nice touch. But anyway, we've got a bit of a new format, everybody that's joined us on YouTube. Obviously, the new home is YouTube, and that's purely Daz did a live, a Facebook Live this week, and there was a few comments saying that, oh, why is it on YouTube? Why is it not on Facebook? We can't join you on YouTube and stuff like that. It was kind of just taken out of our hands, to be honest with you, because the changes on Facebook, they wouldn't allow third-party streaming, so it meant that we couldn't all be as a four doing the Sunday Social on Facebook as per. So it's something that we were gutted about, but actually we're really chuffed to be over in YouTube, and it means that everybody from all the different social networks can actually join us, and you don't need to be signed up to YouTube to actually watch and get involved. So hopefully you'll get used to it. Hopefully you'll buy into it and come and join us, lads, every Sunday 8 o'clock, because we've got a bit of a new format, haven't we, Daz?
Yeah, we have. So as Jay said, we're doing it on YouTube now. We do the Sunday Social as well. sorry.
Come on, Darren.
We're doing the Sunday Social every Sunday while we're in lockdown, 8 p.m. on YouTube. And as Jay said, because even my dad was asking earlier about it, and it's like you literally just go to YouTube, go to the Overtones page, and you'll be able to watch the live. As far as comments go, I'm not too sure if you have to have a YouTube account, but again, if you have to have a YouTube account, I don't believe it costs anything, and it's quite simple. And it was taken out of our hands, but we're believe it or not, even after this little rocky start, we're trying to make it a bit slicker. And we're having Mike's Useless Facts due to phenomenal demand. They're back. Due to phenomenal demand, Mark will be doing the entertainment news with his sexy sunglasses, and maybe a wig this week, I've heard. And due to phenomenal demand, I will be doing Joke of the Week. And as usual, Jay will talk about the Navy. So, so yeah.
We got a quiz this week.
Pardon?
Daz.
Got a quiz this week.
Oh, and I've got a quiz. Yeah, I'm doing the quiz this week as well. So we've got a lot to get through in the next 40 minutes or so. Yes, Jay?
Yeah, sorry. I was just saying, I know that we talked about it last week and you're a little bit disappointed that we didn't have a theme tune for certain features and certain things that are going on. And I'm delighted to tell you.
Don't play the Liverpool song again.
I'm delighted to tell you that we have actually got a theme tune for Joke of the Week this week. So whenever you're ready to do it, let us know. We'll make a big deal of it. I'll play it.
Can't wait.
So does that mean, Jay, does that mean that Useless Facts doesn't have...
Well, the thing is, Mike, I'm very aware that Useless Facts has got its own legendary sort of theme itself. So I haven't been able to recreate that.
No Useless Facts.
Useless Facts needs its own Instagram.
No Useless Facts. Mark, it's a bit like watching an old kung fu movie. You talk and then your mouth moves after. I'm not sure what's happening.
It's my Wi-Fi, and I do apologise.
Mark, what did you say?
I don't understand, Mark, why your Wi-Fi is so bad. You live in central London, don't you?
Well, take it up with Virgin, because I'm trying and they're not having any of it. But yes, we're trying to get it sorted. It'll be sorted probably by the time we finish lockdown, so that'll be handy.
We've got Ice Cranberry commenting that he or she says, for comments, you do need to have a YouTube account, but it takes seconds to create.
There you go. Mark was talking then, but you obviously...
Oh, I'm sorry, Mark. I'm so sorry. I just totally interrupted you. Go on.
No, I think, to be honest, I think it's my Wi-Fi.
It was, yeah.
But I was just saying I have got some entertainment needs if anybody's interested.
We've also got questions we need to answer that have been sent in. So what order should we do it? Because there's just so much to get through.
Should we start with Mark's entertainment news? I always like that.
Go on then, Jay. Bit of music for Mark.
Hit the theme music, Jay. Go.
Okay, you ready for this?
Yes. Sounds very entertainment-y.
I stand
get your
out
sunglasses.
of sight and watch as the light from the sun shines through her hair.
This doesn't speak entertainment news, Jay.
From yonder she came. I don't know her name. Still I love that girl on a swing.
What's happening?
Girl on a swing.
That's Jay thought that was apt. Jay thought that was apt for entertainment news.
I'm sorry. And Mark's ready. Mark's ready.
And this evening, gentlemen, he's on a swing. That was Girl on a Swing by Jerry and the Pacemakers. Legendary tune, perfectly apt for tonight's entertainment news. And you tell him why, Mark.
Because this week, Jay, I'm on a swing. The first thing I want to talk about, but I feel like I'm really getting into this show, but I don't think any of you lot are into it. So I think I'm going to be relying on the Toners' comments.
Married at First Sight Australia.
No, do you know what I'm going to talk about is The Masked Singer. Now, I promised myself I would never watch this show because I just thought it was a ridiculous concept. And I found myself, I don't know whether it's lockdown, but I found myself, me and Johnny are like absolutely obsessed with it. So I want to know from the Toners, who the hell do you think Sausage is? That'll mean nothing to you, Karen.
It will. Is this the one that you asked our choreographer the other day? If it was...
No, Robin. So I'm sure the comments will be coming through thick and fast.
Well, you can say who you think it is, can't you?
Yeah. So this is who I think it is. I want the Toners to tell me who they think Sausage is. So I think Sausage might be Stacey Solomon. So I don't know whether you're familiar with The Masked Singer, but each week they sing a song and there's different clues. So the clues all line up with it being Stacey Solomon. And she's a great singer.
Mark,
Yeah,
sorry.
go on.
Kerry's just said today on social media, Stacey Solomon said it wasn't her. Categorically, it was not her.
Is she double bluffing?
Mike,
Could be.
That's more entertainment news than Mark has actually given us there.
This is a weird start to entertainment news because he's kind of just chatting.
It's
Well,
just
no,
talking about a show he watches.
Everybody has been talking about The Masked Singer this week, so that is entertainment for the week. It could also be Joss Stone is my other guess. Now, Jay, are there any guesses coming through on our YouTube? Because I feel like
Sheridan Smith is a guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just say, while the comments are coming in, because you get a whole choice of like what to dress up as. So for choosing a sausage, you're a legend.
Yeah.
Miss
Really?
a clue as well as to who you are. I don't know what that says about Stacey Solomon.
What was the
Because Glenn
clue?
Hoddle was a grandfather clock. Oh, is that because he's a grandfather?
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
Can I just say, Misty says, I had no idea people actually watched it.
Apparently, the ratings are through the roof, Michael.
I've got to admit, right? I know
I
we're all talking at the same time, and this is a nightmare for the viewers, but we're all just so excited to talk. Apart from football, last night I just worked it out. I don't watch telly anymore. I don't watch TV. I watch Netflix. I watch Amazon. I don't watch TV. It's crazy.
Can I recommend that you watch The Masked Singer next week, and then you can join in this conversation with me and the Toners?
Have you got any more? Have you got any more news?
Say again.
Have you got any more news? Jay's left.
Yeah.
Look, Jay's bored.
So today,
That's
has
hard.
been- I don't know whether. Yeah, Jay, why'd you keep going? It's very rude.
Sorry about that. It just
Stop me if I'm boring you, Jay.
no, you're not. You never bore me, Mark. I just had to put my battery on, and my drink was low.
Okay.
Battery for what, babe?
I know. What are you charging up there, babe?
Up where, Mark?
Anyway, moving on. So today has been.
Mark, sorry. Have you got the answer to who Sausage is? Sorry.
No, you obviously don't get the concept of the show. Is that we don't find out until the trial and they get revealed. So literally the whole country is on the edge of the seat talking about who Sausage is, and for some reason you three are being boring. You're not watching.
Isn't it, Mark? Isn't it like
This is
Literally, like not even the people in the production know what it is.
Yeah, I told you that the other day. I heard Glenn Hoddle on Talk Sport, and he said it's crazy. You get out your car and literally you get shielded in. You put your costume on at lunch, like everywhere you walk around. Like the team that work on the show, they can't even know who you are. But you know, it'd be quite funny if you're dressed as a sausage and you go to lunch and you actually want a sausage.
Do you know what else? Do you know what else would be really funny if one of us was a sausage? Because we could be. Because we're not allowed to tell them.
Well, Mark,
so like people are going on about a badger now. I've completely lost
so the
it.
badger, Jay, you'll appreciate this. The badger, everybody is saying that the badger is Neo.
Oh,
now,
come on, Neo wouldn't do that.
Oh, no, come on. In America, they get big stars, but not over here.
What, the Masked Singers in America?
Wow, Mike. Wow.
Right, I'm going to move on because Jay's not feeling the Masked Singer.
No, I am totally feeling it.
Move on. Jay hates it.
I was totally feeling it. I was totally feeling it. I was just waiting for the news part of the entertainment news.
Mark, didn't Nicola from Girls Aloud win last year?
Oh yeah, she did.
Yeah. What was she dressed as?
Who's just said? Oh, Helen's just said, I know the sausage is one of you. I think you're right. I think we're all a bunch of sausages right now, Helen, to be honest.
Sausage is quite small, so it could be, I think, narrow it down. It could be Jay or Darren, I think.
I'm pleased I had a sausage earlier. If not, I'd be craving a sausage now. A vegan one, by the way.
Sausage
last season's monster was CeeLo Green.
So there you go. If you can have CeeLo Green, you can have Neo.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
100%.
And we know what CeeLo Green asks for in his rider, don't we, boys?
It's got something to do with the sausage. That's all I'm saying. Right.
Wow.
Moving on. Very much. You listening, boy?
Oh, that was brilliant.
Mark, that was the funniest thing you've ever said in like 13 years I've known you. Well done. Well done, Mark.
The annoying thing is only us three get that joke because they don't know.
Mark, you need to wear them glasses more often because you're really handsome and really funny in them.
And also, can I just say, this is like week 3 of YouTube, and already I think we've got a court case on our hands. So well done, Mark.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Right. So today's very much been musical theatre day. So Radio 2 have the greatest show all day on their station. The likes of Sheridan Smith, Amanda Holden's been performing, Michael Ball's been performing songs from Hairspray, Nicole Scherzinger, like big old musical theatre day. So, and also on Dancing on Ice, it was musicals week. So based on that, I'd like to know what your favourite musicals are. I'm going to start
with Mark. That's a nice one, that is.
Who are you starting with, Mark? Because your Kung Fu film Wi-Fi started playing up.
I'm going to start with the musical man himself, Mr. Michael Crawshaw.
Hello. Did you lose me for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
God.
Mark's turn.
Going well tonight.
Mark's turned entertainment news into a quiz. So you're telling him what your favourite show is.
Me?
Tell me what your favourite musical is, Mike.
Well, can I just say, everybody, you can see the amount of prep work that goes into these shows. We put an immense amount of backstage work to make sure that this goes as smoothly as possible every single week for you.
Listen, it could finish now, and I'd say it's been the best one ever after Mark's.
I've just got a thing up on my laptop that says you've got an unstable internet connection. How is that even a thing?
Well, while it's stable, can you tell me your favourite musical and why? Go.
I'll go. I can answer it really quickly.
Oh, man.
I know yours.
Les Mis. Yeah, it has to be. It has to be Les Mis. Like I've been to see it literally like 8-10 times. My cousin was in it growing up for about 6 years because he just wasn't growing, bless him. A bit like Jay. He was Gavroche for about 8 years. And it's got a really special attachment to my family. So we always go and watch it. And come on, like the music is absolutely phenomenal in that show. I think that's got to be up there with everyone's kind of top 2 or 3 musicals of all time, surely.
I think Michael Ball, I saw an interview with him the other day, and he was saying that Les Mis is one of those musicals that if you're not a musical fan, that will convert you, because it's not all singing and dancing. It's got quite a dramatic, powerful story behind it. And yeah, and I feel like a lot of people that don't like musicals do like that musical. Darren?
Number 2 would be Lion King. It was just so clever and kind of fun, and it's just like the animation was amazing. The way it comes into the audience is great.
Jay?
I've actually got a couple, and this may surprise you because I'm not really I'm not the musical theatre type, but I think my favourite musical that I've seen is Wicked, and because it's Wicked, yeah. No, and I've got a little story to share that a few years back when I came off the X Factor, the agent that I had at the time was like, do you fancy going to do that? Like, do you fancy auditioning for the part? Because for the part of, is it Fiyero, Mike?
Fiyero, yeah.
And so so I was like, oh God, I love that musical, but I'm not very musical theatre, and I can't say I've ever really acted, but I'll give it a shot. And so I went into round 1 of auditions, and I've never acted really. Do you know what I mean? I've never done anything like that, and certainly never done musical theatre type stuff, bar from stuff when I was a kid, and I was really, really poorly. I was really, really ill, but I sort of still went to the audition because it was kind of like, oh God, what a great opportunity and all that sort of stuff. So I pitched up, and I was sick as a dog. And I was just about to go into the audition room, and I was literally feeling physically sick. And one of the producers came out, was like, could see I was struggling. And he was like, "You all right, Jay?" And I was like, honestly, I feel physically sick. And I ran to the toilet, and he said, "Don't worry about it. I really appreciate you coming up," because I traveled up from Bristol. And so anyway, I got the news like the day later that they were sort of, they sort of knew what I sang like, and they were sort of happy to put me through, to the next stage of auditions. And I was sort of buzzing because I got a script that they sent me. And so I was like pretending, I could act and all this sort of stuff. And I was really worried about it. And I walked in, and to this audition, there was 4 people behind this desk, and I was sort of really nervous about acting and stuff. And they said, I was more prepared to sing. And so there was this girl in the room, and these producers said, "Are you ready, Jay?" And I was like, yeah, all good. And they said, "Okay, well, right from the start of the scene." And they like looked over at this girl, and like, nodded at her, and literally like she turned it on like that. She started acting at me, like literally started acting the scene at me. And I was thinking, oh my God, like I'm completely out my depth here. Like West End musical audition. I've never done anything like this in my life. And she just started acting at me, and I was like, oh my God, I don't know what to do here. So I was like, just completely started reciting like the script back to her. And then within about a minute, I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm doing it. I'm actually acting here. I'm doing it. I'm pulling it off. And she was that good that she was actually making me think that I was in the scene. I was actually doing it properly. And anyway, I got a call back the next day saying that they were really, really surprised by my acting skills, but I wasn't right for the singing. I wasn't right for the singing.
Brilliant.
That's good. Anyways,
I said Ferrero. That's not his name. What's his name?
Oh,
Era.
yeah. It was really funny, but it was funny that the acting was it was terrible, but it was the singing, because I couldn't really do the musical theatre voice, really. But
I'll teach you, Jay. I'll teach you.
Mike's got a really funny musical audition story, but I think that we can tell that next week, because there's.
That'd be nice. That.
Really
for now, Mike, just quickly tell us your favourite musical then.
I think number 1's got to be Les Mis, but again, Les Mis, like Lion King. There's also a little known show called Parade, which is a beautiful show. Have a look at it. And actually, one of the main songs in that was my audition song when I was out auditioning and stuff like that. Beautiful. It's like a hard musical to watch, but absolutely stunning. Yeah, there you go.
Mike, have you seen that Oliver Twist is definitely up there for one of my favorite sort of musicals, and I did that when I was a little kid, but I've just noticed this week, and I heard it on Talk Sport, Daz, that there's a new film out on Sky Cinemas called Twist.
Yeah, we were together the other day. Yeah.
It's like a modern version. It's a modern version of Oliver Twist.
Right.
And basically the tagline is Oliver saying, they don't call me Oliver anymore. They call me Twist. And I was like, oh my God, this is going to be amazing. So me and Vicky were going to actually watch it tonight.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So what about you, Mark?
Oh, so quickly then, I obviously all of the above, amazing, especially Wicked. I really enjoyed that. I just love the music in it. I thought all the songs are really well written. But I think I'm going to throw in a bit of a curveball. I really liked Avenue Q, which is basically an X-rated version of Sesame Street on the stage. And the songs are so good and it's so funny. I've seen it like 3 times now, but I wholeheartedly recommend seeing it if you get a chance. But really, really good.
I wanted to see Book of Mormon, but just couldn't get tickets.
That is like Book of Mormon for the first half of the show. Like that, you look at. Sorry, Molly, do you want to go outside?
Molly.
Molly. Have you seen Avenue Q or not?
Sorry. Yeah. So for the first half of Book of Mormon, right, it's really funny, but really, really close to the mark. So you look around the auditorium and you've got like 1,000 people going, can we laugh? Like, are we allowed to, should we laugh at this? And then by like the rest of the show, like everyone's like in fits of hysterics because everyone's like, okay, we're all like-minded here. Let's just have a good time sort of thing. But it's really funny to see it.
Yeah, I really want to see that. It's the guys that wrote South Park, isn't it?
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
That's on the list. Right. I'm wary of the fact that I took quite a while with that. So should we crack on to maybe to a bit of a joke of the week? Or are we thinking of a...
Oh, I love that.
I think it's the quiz first.
Week out of the way.
I think we've got to do the quiz, and I think we need to answer some questions that have been sent in, guys.
Yeah, you're right. There has been loads of questions sent in. Do you want to attack these?
Yeah, there's quite a few. Starting with...
Quick turnaround with these boys.
Come on, 4 each. Let's go. 4 each. Go.
Okay. One minute, 1 second even.
Right. You read them out to us, and then we'll bash them out.
If you could only take one item to a desert island, what would it be? Says Lisa Waterhouse.
Who's going to answer that, Mark? Just one of us answer.
I'd like Jay to answer that. Go.
Oh, one thing I would take.
You need to say Vicky, surely.
I would probably one thing that could be a person, right?
Yeah.
Bear Grylls.
Oh, good.
That's good.
Oh, you went for a person, but then not Vicky. I know. I get you. I understand why.
I get the logic there, Jay. I get the logic.
Bear Grylls has got everything. He'd have me surviving, and that's it. Easy.
Done.
One for you quickly. I'm going to put you on the spot. Are you ready for this? Mm-hmm. Has a release date been set for your new album? Says Deb Wild.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, good one, Darren.
And Mike.
Yes.
It's March the 5th. No, I'm joking.
What was that?
I went March the 5th.
Katie Harvey says,
No.
What are you most looking forward to once lockdown has ended?
Do you know what? I'm most looking forward to going out and being able to go for meet Darren for a beer, obviously, but also to go out and just go to a cafe or have lunch or go and have some dinner and meet friends and go and have some dinner and go for a coffee. Go inside, family. But my main thing, when lockdown is done, my parents are going to come and see Max. Kara's parents are going to come see Max. My sister and brother-in-law all going to come and see Max and spend some time because it's no good. It's no good this amount of time apart.
Yeah.
Mark, I got one for you, mate, and it's from Joe. She says, I know you can't tell us what it is, but do you have a favourite song from the new album?
Yes.
Easy.
Brilliant. Brilliant. That's great stuff. We'll move on to the next one. What's been your favourite music video to film?
Oh,
that was from Joe as well.
Obviously, really excited about things to come. For now, I'm going to say my favourite music video to film. I mean, we were very lucky boys to film a video for Say What I Feel in South Africa. And that was an amazing experience. Actually, I was looking back, because it's been 10 years, I've been looking back on all our old sort of behind the scenes and YouTube clips. And I came across our behind the scenes video from that shoot in South Africa, and I'd never actually seen it before.
Did we do behind the scenes for South Africa?
Yeah, you can watch it on YouTube right now.
Not right now.
Well, don't watch it now. Yeah, stay with us. But yeah, I mean, it was so amazing because we filmed all around Cape Town. Like, we went to this really wicked market. We were filming in this amazing neighborhood. Do you remember that had all the coloured doorways and we were on our bikes? Like, I was a bit shocking, like riding my bike, but you had to try and ride your bike and mime at the same time and not fall off.
Can I add to that, Mark?
Yeah, go for it.
We weren't initially supposed to be riding bikes. We were supposed to be riding mopeds. But there were certain people in the band that didn't feel comfortable on a moped, so it was changed to bikes. And God, these hills that we had to ride up, bloody hell.
But yeah, after this Sunday Social, go and check out the behind the scenes on YouTube because it's really good fun. But yeah, I'd have to say, for now, I'd have to say that. But as I say, watch this space. I just want to tell everyone everything, and I'm quite excited about this year. But for now, yeah, that's my answer. Shall we
Nice.
should we back on with somebody just asked a question saying, what is your favourite joke from a fan? Now, maybe the fans could send in some jokes, but for now, I'm quite interested to hear Darren's joke.
Mark, I think that's a really good idea, because it's not that I don't love joke of the week, because I don't. But I'm just joking. But maybe, Darren, your joke of the week feature can also contain not just a joke that you give, and I'm not saying that it's because they're not funny, because they're not. No, I'm just joking. But maybe you can actually put out a joke of the week for fans to and our supporters to actually.
No, Darren doesn't want to share the limelight for his joke of the week. By the sound of it, Jay.
I mean, our fans aren't funny, and this is my segment. So
hit the theme tune, Jay. That's your cue.
I'm the only one that tells jokes around here. So
Right. Okay. Cool. Are you ready for this, Darren? We put a lot of thought into this.
wait, I need to see the excitement from you boys. Mike, are you ready?
Yeah.
Mike, are you ready?
Are you ready? Darren's joke of the
Mark,
week.
are you ready?
His new theme tune.
Hey, are you ready?
Today, ladies and
Pinky,
gentlemen.
are you ready?
Introducing Darren's joke of the week. Theme tune.
Through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid.
And it's not, Darren, trust me, look, it's not just because you got beat by Liverpool today, all right? But actually, You'll Never Walk Alone, Darren, is incredibly poignant for your joke of the week. Because it feels sometimes you are a little bit on your own.
Because he's the only one that thinks it's funny.
Yeah.
Darren, is that your joke of the week?
Actually, Mike, Kerry got that for Binky. She absolutely loves it. Yes, here we go. Now the thing is, when you guys
have to explain the joke, you just got to tell it. Because if you have to,
I know that you don't want me to think I'm funny, so you don't laugh on purpose, and I'm fine. I understand that now. Because Mike always messages me after going, mate, that was so funny, but I had to play along with what Jay said we got to do. So anyway, it's all good. What do Alexander the Great and Winnie the Pooh have in common?
Don't know.
Same middle name.
Is that a useless fact or a joke?
Come on, that's funny. Let me say it again. What do Alexander the Great and Winnie the Pooh have in common? The same middle name. Mark, the Winnie the Pooh, Alexander the Great.
I get it. So, Toby, get your jokes in for next week's Joke of the Week.
Yeah.
Oh, it's quite clever. It's quite a clever joke.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
guys, I've just got 50 DMs going. Lol, so funny. Oh wow, handsome and funny. You are the best. Guys, this is overwhelming.
Mike, tell me your useless fact's going to be better than that.
Oh, do you know what? Like, I feel like the useless fact, we need to wait for that for a little bit because we can't have too much treasure all in one piece.
Should we go for the quiz?
We ain't got long. We've got a quiz to get through as well. So
No, I know, and I know we've got to make this really quickly, but we did kick this off last week about how you kind of got into music, and Mark, you jumped in on that. And given that today's been very much a football day with Liverpool beating West Ham 3-1, I was thinking that Darren, you could tell us about how you got into music because you played football, right?
Yeah, I used to play football at quite a high level, and I mean, look, this is gonna have to be a long story short, but I basically didn't play for over a year because I had glandular fever, and I'd always loved my music, and I think I saw see my cousin as a bit of an inspiration. He was in a boy band, traveling the world on TV, releasing songs, and I was like, oh wow, I'd love to do that, but I'm just kind of a bedroom shower singer, you know. And I remember once kind of asking my dad to take me on an audition, and he was like, "What for?" And I was like, "Oh, is a group being put together?" And he drove me up to Boston, not in America. And I remember, and like I sang a Backstreet Boys song, and my dad was like, "I didn't even know you could sing. Like, what happened there? Like, where'd that come from?" And I kind of that was my way of saying to him, "Oh, this is kind of what I want to do now, Dad. Like maybe it's not football." So it went from there to different auditions, different bands, and look, met the boys on the open mic circuit, like Mark said, but or Mike, but to get to that point, I mean, I lived with my sister, I lived with my nan, I lived with my auntie and uncle because my parents moved to Spain, so they're watching this, and I know that my mom's going to get emotional, and it's quite a hard time for me because I had this dream that I knew was achievable, even though most people were telling me it wasn't. And there was just something in me saying, "No, you can do this. Like you can do this." And my dad always taught me to kind of go for what I really want to do, because there's nothing worse than being unhappy in your job. Like, he used to come home from work, you know, like with his hands bleeding for being on building sites all day, saying like, "I just want you to do whatever you want to do that makes you happy. It's so important. Yeah, money's nice, but it's more important to be happy." And I always had that stuck in me where I was like, I've got to do what I want to do. And I'd have people tell my parents, like, when am I going to get a real job? And it's just this inner belief that I think we probably all had, where we was like, no, it will happen. So I just saw it as a big challenge. So if someone tells me I can't do something, that makes me want to do it. And I knew this was one of the biggest challenges of my life, to try and get signed to a major label and release albums. And yeah, it happened. And I remember the day it happened, I went round actually with Timmy to my auntie's house to tell them, because that's where I was living at the time. And yeah, it was a really nice moment to say to them, "I just wanted to let you know that I just signed a 5-album deal with Warner Brothers, and you know, thank you so much for kind of putting up with me the last few years." Because look, I was mid 20s and living with your auntie and uncle and spraying perfume in Harrods that didn't even cover rent, and living like it was a really hard time. Like, I did everything. So yeah, I just think that you've got to keep going until you feel like you can't go anymore, and then you push a little bit harder, and it can happen. If you've got the talent and you've got the work ethic, there's no stopping you.
Nice, mate.
Nice, mate. Nicely said.
Really nice. Hey, I'm completely and utterly well, I just need to know which Backstreet Boys song you
We're playing games with my heart. That was my song back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, back in the day, yeah.
Oh mate, I love that.
Man.
Can I tell you, I know we're in a real rush, and I think maybe we do a short question.
Sorry, man. Just take me there. Come on, Daz. Sing with us, baby. Sing us there. In many ways, this song was the birth of Darren Everest. Today. Come on, Daz. How did it go, baby?
You're not being true to me. Deep within my
Nothing's like it used. Sometimes I love it. Love it.
Nice, mate.
Can I just a little aside story?
Wish I could.
Back time.
No, go on, mate. Go on, mate.
Sorry, mate. Go on.
A little aside story. Obviously.
Sorry, mate. No, I'm joking, mate. Go on, Mike. Sorry.
So who didn't have a Backstreet Boys album, right? And I used to have it, so it shows you how old I am. I used to have it as a cassette in my car, right? My Ford Fiesta many years ago. And one of the things that when Kerry and I
bet you were like one of the in-betweeners driving around playing that in your car.
The door of my car was completely different colour. Was
like at the bus, you pull up at the bus stop and they'd all be like, hey.
Anyway, so I had this Backstreet Boys album disc, right? Tape, cassette. When I got together with Kerry, I discovered that she had one as well, right? And I told this story and Kerry looked at me and her mouth dropped open because we both had this album. We both put it on the front seat of our car in the summer and they melted. Mad.
But also happy as well.
I just did not expect it to go that way.
I think it was going there.
I'm always about keeping you on the edge of your seat. You know?
Mate, you didn't keep us on our feet. Oh, brilliant.
That was Mike's useless facts. So no, I'm joking. What's your?
Guys, we've got a few minutes to get through a quiz. Useless fact, the story.
I'll give you fact really quick then. I'll give you useless fact really quick. So there's a protein, right? And we'll get the jokes out of the way now, right? there's a nickname for this protein, and it's called titin.
Pardon?
It's called titin. Titin.
Oh, so actually titin.
But
titin.
Yeah, but that's the nickname for it, right? Now the real name, the full name, right? I'm not going to say, which will become apparent in a second, because the full name is actually the longest word in the English dictionary, and it's 189,819 letters. If you would read this out, if you would read this the name of this protein out, it would take 3.5 hours to say.
Try it.
Well, give it a go. We've got 3.5 hours.
Mate, we'll just keep you here while we watch telly. Try it.
Mental, huh?
Try it.
Mental.
I'm not going to try it, but it's mental, huh?
Why is it so long? I mean, the protein name.
I don't believe
what are we
that one.
talking about?
I don't believe that one.
I don't know whether I believe that one.
Like, why would some scientists take 3 hours to say what it is?
This is true or false segment. This is a useless fact.
Is
And
it
that's
in
a fact.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't fit on the pages.
I mean, look, I feel like you're questioning Mike right now, and I don't think we should.
I know Jay doesn't feel comfortable with that, guys.
I don't feel like we should ever question the useless fact.
Maybe, yeah. We should just accept that it's.
I mean, like last week's one was like astounding, and made you think, "Wow, is that possible?" Like amazing. And now I just don't see the logic in this at all. Like, why would a scientist, first of all, to tell someone what it's called, it would take him 3 hours.
Oh, but maybe, Mike, could it be because it's made up of lots of different proteins and you have to put all the names together to make
Probably. Let's go with that, Mark. Well done.
Where did you find that?
Eh?
Where did you find it?
Daz has upset Mike, guys.
You don't need to worry about it. You don't need to worry about where I find my information. Well, you don't need to worry about my sources, Darren. All right?
Guys, write in the comments what you think about that. I mean, look, I trust Mike. So if Mike's telling me it's true,
Well,
I'll
obviously
take
you don't. Obviously you don't, because you questioned it for the last 5 minutes.
I believe you, Mike.
Thank you. I know you do.
Just so you know.
Do you know the titin protein? Where can I get that from? Just out of interest.
Holland and Barrett.
But
Good.
make sure it's not busy because you'll be there for 3 hours.
Yeah, on the order. Good. Well done, Mike.
Right. Shall we do a quiz? I'm presuming you got 10 questions, Darren, but we've got about 5 minutes left.
My dad just messaged me saying, tell Mike the longest word is elastic.
Like father, like son, everyone. Like father, like son.
Here we go for the quiz, everyone! Good evening, Sheffield! Mark. Good evening, Sheffield! Like we was in Sheffield, guys, on tour, and we listened to one of the songs.
Hang on a minute, Daz, I'm really sorry. Just to say that there was a video that went up on the Instagram today. Everyone should check it out, which was tour memories, and we want to make it a bit of a feature every week where maybe we share a bit of a tour memory. But we'd love you too as well. So if you head over to our Instagram, _Overtones, and just leave a little comment and just any memory, anything that you can think of when you've been to see the Overtones over the last 10 years, just share it with us, because what we'll start to do is start to share them when we do our memories. But Daz, it's a perfect opportunity because you're just about to share a memory. So
yeah, I was just quickly going to say that because I don't want to take up too much time, but Mike, obviously, in the excitement of the show, he was just like, "Good evening, Sheffield," and in his head, he obviously thought that he said it in a normal voice, but we heard it back, and it went like this.
Go on, Mark.
Mike, you did it. Didn't hear that, Mark, because of your Wi-Fi.
I really settled your joke well there. Sorry. I'll try again. Ready? Good evening, Sheffield.
No, it was like, "Good evening, Sheffield." It was really weird how he did it.
Daz, I hate to just say this, but I have actually got that.
Here we go.
Come
Here
on.
we go.
God's sake.
And there's a special GIF as well that we'll post of Mike from that night.
It is amazing. Right, hang on a minute.
Tottenham are still losing to Brighton, by the way.
Oh no, really?
Don't care. Don't care.
Here you go, hang on. It's coming.
How you doing, Sheffield?
Oh, we got
I was excited, all right? I was excited.
Right, here we go. It's a quiz. I'm really excited. Yay!
Let's do 5 questions, Darren.
No.
5 questions. Here we go.
So, when was...
Wait. Hang on a minute. 5 questions, yeah?
Go.
There's not a lot, but
Yeah, this is 5.
Oz.
when was...
Is that the question?
Mike's gonna be upset if he gets this wrong, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. Guys, if you want to play at home, please do get your pen. Just a bit of fun. Don't take it too seriously. Jay doesn't take it serious at all.
Just because I win every week.
When was Bristol founded?
Oh, wow.
When was the city of Bristol founded? You love it though, don't you, Mike?
You should know this, Mike. Come on.
Oh, literally no idea.
You absolutely love it, don't you?
Can we whoever gets nearest the
It's you don't need to tell me like the month. Do you know what I mean? It's the year. So whoever gets closest gets the point. You absolutely love it, don't you, you little? Jay and Mark, this is for you as well, by the way. It's not just Mike.
Let's just go for it. Let's just put some answers out.
Have you done it?
Oh, are we putting them down, or do you want to say them?
No, write them down.
All right.
I haven't got a clue.
Right, just write them down, lads. It's a normal quiz. This is
all right.
don't get too emotional. And Mark, I'm not leaving you out, babes. When was Manchester founded?
Oh.
Well, that's good.
Jay, I've kind of left you out, but
That's a bit harsh.
okay. You written the year?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm really interested to see. I haven't got a clue what I would have guessed. Like once I kind of thought of this and Googled it, like before I got the answers, I haven't got a clue what I would have said, to be fair. Jay, I didn't know what to put for you, and I kind of wanted to put a popular city. And I don't really know what the major city closest to where you were born was, so I put Cardiff. When was Cardiff, the city Cardiff, founded?
Okay.
But out of interest, Jay, what would have been the correct major city near you where you were born?
Probably. Well, Swansea is the closest.
Okay, my bad.
Not far off.
All right. It's exciting, isn't it, guys?
Exciting.
Are you excited?
Are you excited?
Okay, so that's already three questions.
When was Essex founded?
Well, mate, it doesn't work like that. I'm the quizmaster.
He's the quizmaster, Mark. Come on.
It doesn't work like that. But 1944. Where is the singer Charlotte Church from? What city?
Ooh.
Look at Jay. Look, that surely, Darren. Surely that is a biased question towards Jay. Come on, mate.
Have you got the answer?
Yeah.
Got the answer? What city? Because I'm moving on to the next question. The final question, guys.
Well,
What is the famous bridge in Bristol called? The famous bridge, as you're driving into Bristol, I believe you cross it. Is that right, Mike?
No.
Okay.
Oh, wait. From where?
Well, exactly. Isn't there? Is there more than like one really famous one?
There's a very famous bridge in Bristol. Yeah.
All right, that's the one I mean. I don't know where that is. I assumed it was the one that I would cross traveling, but it might not be that one.
all right, I failed miserably on this quiz.
Yeah.
but-
I mean, I've got one question right.
You don't know, do you? Because you're guessing them. It's better when you got to guess. It's more fun. When was Cardiff founded? Let's start there.
No, that wasn't the first one, is it? Bristol.
Okay. Let's start at Bristol then. I didn't go in any particular order, to be honest. I just muddled it all up. I wanted to make Mike excited at the beginning.
It made me.
Written down which is which. I've just written the numbers down.
Right. So Bristol. When was Bristol founded? Can I hear what you said, Mike?
I said 1090, but I've no idea. I've literally no idea.
Very interesting. Mark, what did you say?
I said 1200.
Very interesting. Jay, what did you say?
Yeah, I just put 1,000.
Very interesting.
And the answer is
Jay, Mark,
Christ.
and Mike. The answer is- I said Mike. Oh Christ!
I said Jay and Mike went, oh Christ.
If he wins again, I'm not happy. I'm not coming next week.
Well, we need to work this out again because some of you are quite close. You need to do the maths. 11:55.
Oh, wait a minute. No. What did you say, Mike?
1090. So I'm 65 out.
Oh, it's Mark.
1200. So it's me, right?
Mark.
Not being funny.
Hold on, mate. To put a tick down so you can keep the scores.
Do you know what? I how annoyed am I? Initially, I put 1190 down.
No, you didn't. What do you mean?
Mate, look, if you look carefully,
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Come
my
on,
zero was a 1.
when was Manchester founded? I'll start with the Manc boy from Sale. You know that street with the lovely houses? Well, it's just near there where he's from. That's what you always used to say.
And then just down from the avenue where Roger Moore used to live.
Excuse me, whereabouts in Manchester are you from? Oh, you know the avenue, yeah? Not there. Oh, cool.
I put 1000.
What'd you say?
1000.
1,000.
Yeah. 1,000.
1,000.
Yeah.
Did you say 1,000 for everyone?
Well, no, I thought in my head, I was thinking
Oh,
it
no,
would be,
Jay said 1,000. Sorry.
for some reason, I thought it might be before Bristol.
What did you say, Jay?
I said 1,200. I actually thought it was after Bristol because Bristol's old.
I thought actually before Bristol, so I put 850.
Believe it or not, because I did a few little Google searches on this to work it out. 1853.
Oh, wow, really?
Wow, late.
Interesting, right?
So Mike, no, so Jay. Overtones.
Here he comes. This is when he comes on strong here to take the win. When was Cardiff founded? Jay, I'd like to hear your answer in a Welsh accent, please.
I've said the year 1000, and that's purely because I haven't got a clue, to be honest.
Funny enough, Jay, you do that really well.
Mark?
I put 1002 for this one as well.
Are you and Jay together? Are you together?
Wow.
I wouldn't say no, babes.
We want to be together. Mike?
I put 800.
The answer is 1905.
That's not true, Daz.
Can't be true.
That can't be true.
That's what I said on Google.
No, Cardiff City Football Club was something like 1800 or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I said on Google.
Maybe they named the city after
Cardiff City founded.
Hang on a minute.
When was the city of Cardiff founded?
Not the football club, Daz. The actual city.
28th of October 1905. Cardiff did not become a city until 28th of October 1905, and it was only proclaimed the capital of Wales in 1955. Cardiff FC was 18 something. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, wait. So
wasn't your question when was Cardiff founded?
Yeah, the city of Cardiff. Yeah.
Oh, you said the city, did you?
What do you think I mean?
Well, because Cardiff was still Cardiff before it was a city. It would have been a town.
Would your answer have changed?
I would have got it.
So Darren, both Mark and I said 1000, so that's a point to us, right?
Well, the answer is 1905.
No, I've just Googled it. The history of Cardiff, the city and county borough, the capital of Wales, spans at least 6,000 years.
Mike, Google, when was the city of Cardiff?
That wasn't your question. It was when Cardiff was founded.
I feel like
it's 6,000 years old.
I feel like Daz.
I get that point.
Cardiff's a city, and I asked when it was founded.
I feel like every single week Mike's got a query with the quizmaster, and I feel like it's not on.
Mike, you're a dear friend of mine, but the quizmaster obviously has power, and I'm giving you an official warning. And one more of these warnings, you're sitting out a quiz.
Thanks, Daz.
Devastated, look. Absolutely devastated.
Because my family are watching this, and you're belittling me.
I don't think he's covered your theory there, Daz, and quite frankly, it was bang out of order.
So who gets that point?
It's me and Mark.
Yeah.
Okay, so interesting. Okay, where is the singer Charlotte Church from? What city? What city is she from?
Cardiff.
Right. What are you saying, Mark?
I'm saying Cardiff.
What are you saying, Mike?
I put Pontypridd.
Is that even a place?
Why have you said Pontypridd?
Well, because I didn't know where she's from.
He said Pontypridd.
Where she's from?
No, but I mean, I'm just interested. Did you read that in the comments and just write Pontypridd down?
No, it's the first thing that came to my mind, actually.
Well,
What did you think,
there's
Jay?
not Pontypridd, it's Pontypridd.
Sorry.
I feel like Mike's cheating, guys.
No. I actually put Pontypridd, but it's pronounced Pontypridd, so.
It's not pronounced Pontypridd. She's from Cardiff.
Yay! Is he right, by the way, quizmaster?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mike.
It's 3-3 at the moment, Mark.
Yeah, but I'm not going to get this one. So, Mike, I'm really sorry, but I think Jay might be winning this week's quiz.
Now, this one comes up as the most famous bridge in Bristol. Okay, so before Mr. Bristol over there gets all high and mighty with me, I'm sure this is the one that he's going to say. Jay, Mark, what have you said for this?
Obviously, it's the Bristol Bridge.
I think there is one called that, actually.
There is actually a bridge in Bristol called the Bristol Bridge.
Jay, you got this, I think. Mike, what did you put?
The Clifton Suspension Bridge.
Jay, what did you put?
I feel like this is going to be so embarrassing again if I win. I'm just tired of it. Oh, God. It's the Clifton Suspension Bridge.
Oh, I've got to take the first answer. What did you say, Sessions? Yes, you're right. So does this mean Jay's won again?
So sorry, guys. It's so embarrassing, Mike. I just don't know what you're going to do.
Can you pan to the floor? Because I'm sure Nova's standing there, like with Google.
Nova.
Guys, this week's Quizmaster. Actually, what's the scores?
I don't know. Who cares? Jay
Should
won.
we do first and second place to do paper, scissors, rock?
For second place again.
We know who's won. We've all.
Oh,
Probably Bessie froze there.
Yeah.
You can tell he's throwing dishes at the wall now. And
well, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, if you're watching at home, I think we just need to give Jay a round of applause. This week's quiz winner, Quarantine 3, Sunday Social, third time lucky YouTube. Well done, Jay James.
Thanks so much.
Come on, Mike.
Thanks, guys.
And in case you missed it earlier, should we say my joke of the week again?
no.
Don't ever do that again.
In
Thanks
case,
for joining us, everybody. It's been a lovely.
guys, sorry, like we're still finding our feet with it. It's YouTube. It's a bit different. Mark's still getting the hang of his role as entertainment news. He kind of thinks he's a quizmaster. We're sorry about Mike's useless facts tonight. Turn some of us off. Jay's got to tell us a little ditty, which might not be that little, on the Navy. So. Mark, you know what? Mark went, lads, I need to finish for 9. And we went, why? And he said, I'm having a bath. And we went, what do you mean you're having a bath? And he goes, I've booked it in for 9. I said, you're at home, you're not in a spa. Is Degsy in now? You missed it.
Yeah, Degsy's turn now, so I've missed.
Oh, that is brilliant.
Well, Mark, I hope that you still manage to get a slot between now and midnight. And
But that smell tomorrow, Darren. It's your fault.
I actually might have a bath as well.
We see him in the bath later.
Yeah, and I'm going to watch Little Fires Everywhere because I've only got 2 left.
Oh, it's good. Good ending. Good ending.
It's really good, guys. Like, guys, watch it. It's really intense. Jay, you'll love it.
Me and Vicky got to catch up with Celebs Go Dating because it's our favourite thing. So,
Does anyone? Can I ask? Does anyone on here watch that TV show?
That's great, Darren.
It's about the mother and daughter. It's really old. It's on Netflix again now, and they run like a hotel. Gilmore Girls.
I used to love the Gilmore Girls.
Right, I used to love it as well. Love it, right? But there's a new thing on Netflix. It's new. It's like redone.
What do you mean?
Like newer, like done like since.
Oh wow.
Yeah, mate, watch it. It looks really good. Get involved. Jay, over to you. You got the dance floor, and then we'll do a sign off.
well, it was just a quick one this week, which is good because
I don't believe you, Jay.
Mark's got a bath date.
A bath. See you later, guys.
He's got a bath date. No, but it was just a quick one. And during my glorious time within the military, within the Royal Navy for 10 years, I had many different jobs. Oh, Mark's gone to fill his bath.
No, he's back.
Oh, he's back. And actually, yeah, one of the jobs that I had, boys, was shortly after I came off HMS Gloucester. And I think, I'm not too sure, and you can probably correct me on the year, but I just spent 2.5 years aboard HMS Gloucester, HMS Nottingham, sorry. And we had been involved with, the Afghanistan conflict and all that sort of stuff. And I came back and I was buzzing to sort of be back on a shore establishment. I was doing my operating mechanics first class training up in Portsmouth. And I was really chuffed to just have a bit of home time. And at that moment, the national fire strikes kicked off in the UK. So I just come off, operations on board ship and stuff like that. I was chuffed for a bit of home time. And then we got drafted out for national fire strikes. And I had to go down to RNS Yeovilton to do firefighting training. And then I was on the old Green Goddesses.
Oh, I love that.
for about, it is between 6 and 8 months. And I ended up getting posted up in Kendal, up near Barrow-in-Furness, which is actually quite close to where all my family were from. And yeah, I spent quite a few months doing the old firefighting stuff. So on the Green Goddison.
Brilliant.
Hey, I know we give you banter, but it's really interesting, and like I'd like to ask some more questions. So maybe we should have a little segment on here when we ask you stuff, because like is it similar to like a cruise ship where you get like you got 2 in a room, or is there like more of you? Is it pretty rank? Is it decent? Like there's stuff that I actually want to know.
Yeah, do you know what? It like there's a lot of people that are not quite sure about how things work, but yeah, definitely let's get into it next week because it is quite interesting. But yeah, that firefight, the old National Fire Strikes was really like quite amazing, really, and just shout outs to all the firefighters around the UK because they do an amazing job, and actually just getting a little taste of what they do. Because you just think, oh, you know, they just put out fires and all that sort of stuff. And but actually like road traffic accidents, like we were involved in sort of, you know, just being on the scene for road traffic accidents and stuff. And it was quite terrible, actually. So it really opened my eyes to the amazing work that the firefighters do all around the UK. Great experience there all the same. But I never knew that I'd be signing up to be a firefighter, you know, but yeah.
You never knew you'd be in a obviously all the things that you've done and be in a band, traveling the world performing. Like, isn't it mad how life goes?
God. Oh yeah, totally. I mean, look, I wasn't really, I wasn't even singing at that point. You know, that was.
Well, that's what I mean. Like doing what you were doing, and then taking me, for instance, what I was doing, and then to know that we'd go through what we go through to then be in a band together. It's mind blowing, really, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, so that's my little very short day of the week. Yeah, I was a firefighter for a short time covering fire strikes.
Mate, nice story. Nice story.
Good work, Jay.
Right, boys, I think that's it. A big thanks to everybody that's joined us, and Daz, I think, nailed it when he said these will get smoother and we'll figure out what's going on at the beginning. But we hope you really enjoyed the Sunday Social each week. Go and get involved on the Instagram, on the Facebook. If you've got any contributions that you'd like to get involved with on the Sunday Social, questions, like before we go on air and on the live stream each week, we'll put some questions out and stuff like that for you to get involved.
Jay, someone said, could we use the Friends theme tune? And I thought that was great, but then would we get like shut down every week for using it?
Yeah, I don't really know. I think, Mark, if we get a bit of spare time, maybe we can just do a bit of a collab.
The Friends theme tune would be great. Just or Cheers, the Cheers theme tune, and we've recorded that song as well. So
maybe next week I'll try and come up with an original little bit of a cheeky instrumental for our Sunday Social.
And look, that still goes out to everybody else as well. Look, if you're at home, you don't need to come up with like, you know, an instrumental and stuff like that. If you've got a bit of a ditty, a poem or a song about the Overtones Sunday Social, just get on your video, selfie, record it, and we'll drag the audio and we'll play it out as our little theme tune. The challenge is on, guys. Get it on your socials and just tag us in it and we'll find it.
Guys, I got an idea. Sunday Social, the best time of the week. Sunday Social, Damon's joke of the week. Sunday Social.
Wow.
Yeah, you like that?
Daz, can I be honest?
You like that?
I
don't like it.
I love
it.
Guys, actually, Mark, did you get that?
Daz,
quite good.
Daz, can I just say I much preferred. All right, sorry.
I will start ending this madness. Apologies for tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Guys, like we really appreciate the support. Whether it's a few hundred of you supporting us watching this or streaming songs and you know, liking pictures, whatever you do for us, come watch the shows. We really do appreciate it. We're lucky to do what we do, and it's because of you. I'm personally struggling more this lockdown. As Mike said, everyone's finding it tough. I'll say it again. I know I sound like a broken record, but get up at a decent time, find some purpose in your day, set a routine, even if it's put some washing on, clear the dishwasher, hang the washing up, go for a walk. It's important to have things to do. It really, really is. So get out and get some fresh air, even if it's raining. If you can get out and have a walk or a run, it really does do the world of good. Lots of love. Keep smiling. I'll do some random lives this week, and I think you've got Mark on mic for Takeover Tuesday, Mike. So I'll be talking him through what to do because he still doesn't understand social media. And lots of love, guys. See you soon.
I'll go. Guys, yeah, I am going to be here on Tuesday for Tuesday Takeover. I'm going to be a little bit more active on this Tuesday, hopefully, because it was not going to be so manic at home and all that kind of stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys, and I hope you guys can join me. Look, like Darren says, we really do appreciate you guys, and we really care about you guys. So, you know, when we say look after yourselves and look after each other and stuff like that, we really mean it. You know, you guys are the whole sole reason for why we do what we do. So you are extremely important to us. We do care about you. Thank you for keeping us in work for the last 10 years. That's been wonderful. We cannot wait, genuinely. We're literally like on the start line. You know, we've got our running spikes on, we've got our shorts on, our vests, and we're ready for the gun to go and for us to go, because we've got everything ready for you guys for the next few months. It's going to be so great. We cannot wait to get back out to see you guys. You've got loads of new stuff coming your way. It's all ready, poised, ready to go. We're just ready to fire off and get out there. So look, please bear with us. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for sticking with us, and I love you. Look after yourselves.
Oh. So I just got a bit distracted by thinking of Mike in his running shorts there.
I've never heard so many
They are very tight.
Yeah, I mean, I think just to echo what the boys have said, really, definitely a harder time with this lockdown. And we're all, well, you know, we might not all be in the same boat, but we're all in it together. And, you know, there's definitely a light at the end of the tunnel. So stay strong and stay healthy. And yeah, like absolutely chomping at the bit to entertain you guys and to share with you what we've been working on for probably over a year now. So absolutely can't wait for that. So sending lots of love.
And if you want to find out what's on Famous People's Riders as well as Silo Green, tune in.
100%. And also, if you want any more analogies from Mike about running and stuff like that.
Yeah, he went for it, right? We've got our spikes on, not even like we're ready to run. We've got oil rubbed in.
I really felt it important to describe how ready we are.
Vests. And then at the end, when he brought out the gun, I was like, he's nailed that. He's nailed it.
I was gonna go for like our feet are on the blocks, but I didn't know how like specific that was.
We should have an Overtones sports day where we all like race each other and run and do all these different things.
I love that. And next week, Mike, you've got to do boxing ones. So just obviously with
gloves are laced up. I'll start with something like that. So
Mark is 27 minutes late for his bath.
It just rolls off the tongue. Yeah, everybody to get tickets for the Overtones 10-year anniversary tour. Of course, just look below the video or search the Overtones tour on Google and get your tickets. And yeah, go and get involved. Tomorrow on the socials, we're looking ahead to Valentine's Day. So we're going to be asking you suggestions for our Valentine's playlist on Spotify. So look out for that on the socials.
Probably some Marvin Gaye on there, surely.
Yeah, we'd love your whatever thoughts you've got that gets you in the mood.
Yeah, Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, Backstreet Boys. But we'll finish on this today, not only because Liverpool beat West Ham 3-1, but I think it's very apt that during this very difficult time that we stand here together.
Sunday social, favorite time of the week. Sunday social, there was joke of the week.
Wherever you are,
guys.
whatever you're doing, we want you to know that you
through a storm, hold your head up high.